India calls for global action to counter use of Internet for radicalization. What is Internet radicalization? How India is vulnerable to Internet radicalization? What is the action plan to contain terrorism via Internet? GS Paper 2, Important Aspects of Governance. What is the context about? India seeks global action to tackle the evolving threat of Internet being used by terrorists for radicalization and terror financing. India has said, responses to terrorism must be similar across geographies and cultures and differential standards must not be accepted. Internet backbone, critical Internet resources and data centers should be dispersed and redundant to mitigate impact of major terror attacks. What is Internet radicalization? Internet is used by terrorists as an effective tool for radicalization and terror financing. Terror groups use the Internet to advocate the use of violence to further a religious, ideological or political cause. These terror groups use different forms of material to encourage radicalization towards violence. Such extremist material can include articles, images, speeches or videos that encourage hate or violence and websites created or hosted by terrorist organizations. This material is affecting minority youths, who may be vulnerable to becoming radicalized. How India is vulnerable to Internet radicalization. India is much impacted by the threat posed by terrorists using Internet. Many youths from Western Coast are reported victims of Internet radicalization. India's pluralism make it particularly sensitive to the dangers. The rapid growth of Internet users in India is now close to 500 million and growing. This underlines the scale of the challenge. What is the action plan to contain terrorism via Internet? Responses to terrorism must be similar across geographies and cultures, where differential standards must not be accepted. Critical Internet resources and data centers should be dispersed and redundant to mitigate impact of major terror attacks. Global Internet Forum to Counter Terrorism, GIFT, is formed by Facebook, Microsoft, Twitter, and YouTube. It formalizes and structures how the companies work together to curtail the spread of terrorism and violent extremism. UN General Assembly reaffirmed their collective determination to prevent the Internet from being misused by terrorist groups and individuals.